Hello, everyone. Hello. This is November energy update. I can't believe we are in November already. So there are 2 more months, and this unique year, 2022, it's over. And we still have 2 months of navigating these energies. So welcome to the new people joining this YouTube channel. Thank you again for those of you who are recurrent listeners and subscribed it already to this YouTube channel. I really encourage you to subscribe to receive notification. Also, when I post new videos like this one or other useful information. Thank you again for following me on my Instagram and Facebook page, all the same, Wellbeing Guide 365. And let's see what I'm going to cover today. I would like to discuss a little bit the energies of this month, but not before of taking a step back and looking a little bit of what's happening with this eclipse season. I know eclipse doesn't fall exactly into the area of numerology. It's more into the astrology, astronomy area. But since it's such a collective energy that it's impacting all of us, I think I would like to reflect a little bit based on my personal experience. So everything that I'm talking here is everything that I experience firsthand on me, and also, let's say, from my intuitive guidance that I receive working with the numbers, as I said, as a numerologist and as a coach with the numbers. Let's say I am able to detect, let's say, some flavors of what's happening. So how do you feel? How is October for you? I think I mentioned to you, starting with September, that the last 3 months of the year is going to be like a roller coaster. And I think since October, precisely mid-October, indeed, I really felt up and down each day. So there were days in which I felt very good, very positive. Everything was working smoothly and effectively, while other days I was really dipping down into the abyss, like everything didn't seem to make sense, nothing worked out, and so on. So how do you feel? How did you navigate this period? It was not easy. Like in the roller coaster, you just need to buckle the safe belt and enjoy the ride, as it is said, or go with the flow, or this type of affirmation. But let's say it's easily said than done. What is this eclipse season? Eclipse season basically started more or less mid-October, and it will be ending mid-November. So we are just in the tipping point of the ending phase of this eclipse season. I think we still have 1 more week, and we are approaching on November 8th. So today it's Saturday when I'm filming this video. So we are still on the tipping point of the last eclipse of this year, which will happen this Tuesday on November 8th. It's a full moon in Scorpio and a total lunar eclipse. So many titles, but what it actually means, it's actually a very, very powerful full moon. It is said that with eclipses, you really feel the full moons more like 10 times the power of a full moon. This eclipse season, it's a very transformative period. So I really said that be prepared for this crescendo of energies towards the end of this year, in partly because of this eclipse season that is coming with a lot of fated transformations or changes. So looking into your life of what happened in the last month or so, and just be calm and observe what is else to be happening. What else will be happening, let's say, in the next 1 week or two. So this is what it's all about. So these eclipses are really something very powerful, surge of influxes of energies, which are really shaking individual worlds and collective worlds in order for us to really be placed where we belong. So basically on our life path, on our, let's say, the best course of our lives. So with this full moon that is coming Tuesday, it's basically can be a culmination, can be an ending, can be a strong light shining upon certain areas of your life. And collectively, we are asked to review a little bit of what's happening with our values, with our belief systems, with our mind, with our emotion, and so on. So yeah, a lot of it is going on, and it's not only eclipses, but it's also the other energies that are really coming towards the Earth, with a lot of cosmic activities. Sun was very active lately, constantly, practically since the equinox on September 23rd, with a lot of solar wind, as I said, cosmic energies coming in. So everything is like a package that it's reflecting a very transformative period. So the title of this video will be Live from the Heart. And now coming back a little bit to the energies of this month, what I want to share with you, November, it's month 11 of a personal, of a universal year of 6, 2022, and in total the vibration of this period will be 8. And for this, in order to explain a little bit what's happening, I wanted to draw something. So I hope you, I don't know how to see it. Yeah, I hope you can see this drawing. So yeah, let me stay like this. Yeah, so I can explain you a little bit what I draw here. So basically, you see it in reverse, but anyway, it's 11, 1 and 1, coming up from November month, and 8. I decided to symbolize 8 as an infinite symbol because it's an horizontal 8, and to explain you a little bit more graphic this time, what happens with the energies this month. So 8, it's an infinite symbol, and it carries a lot of significance, a lot of symbolism, if we want to look at it like this, but also number 11, not to mention that we're approaching, let's say, synchronicity date 11/11, immediately after the powerful lunar eclipse on 8. So as I said, next week is still a very powerful transformative week, and hopefully with this we'll be ending this eclipse corridor and this intensity. But don't get too relaxed, because as I said, the crescendo of the energy will continue roughly until the solstice, until December 21st this year. So yeah, it's just a period that we are going through, and hopefully with this video I'm helping you navigating it as smoothly as possible. So what is this 11/11 and this, let's say, 8, or the infinite symbol, which are all the energies of this November month? So 1 and 1, precisely I put it in this graphic design, let's say, may mean a lot of pull and push forces. So you may feel this energy of being pulled in one direction. So one may symbolize you will be pulled to the left, and the other one is the symbol of being pushed to the right. So you will feel these almost antagonist forces within you, which are pulling you in opposite directions. So this is indeed the symbol of the infinite, where you have this middle point, but you may decide to go towards the left and you will experience, let's say, this part of the infinity, or you go in the opposite direction and you experience another reality. So almost depending on your choices every day from this middle point, which I always in my mind, this middle point is the observer. And for those of you who really watch my previous video in October, remember that what I really encourage you in October was to really be an observer, to stay in your inner strength point, which is this point, the middle point, in which you can observe both realities. So you can, in this point, you are strong because indeed you can choose either go left or go right. And you are in a favorite position, like a general, like a strategist, being able to oversee what's really happening from a higher point. So you are not in the middle of this reality or this reality, but you are in a favorite position where you really can enjoy everything. So this is really the encouragement in November as well. Reimagining with these antagonist forces, and you are pulled either to one side or to the other side because of this symbolism of 11. This energy will be felt even stronger. So in this month, oh, I really stopped sharing. So I hope you have this designed alive in your mind while I'm continue talking now. So in this November, with these antagonist forces, like one to one side, the other one to another side, the encouragement is again to go back to your middle point, go back to your inner calm and peace, and this observer or witness point that you might read in different books or in different practices and so on. This is a point in which you can observe, you can respond to situation, you can find your calm, find your breath before you take any decision. And it is said that especially in the eclipse corridor, it is not advisable to jump on any decisions. So if you can bear in mind this advice, at least until mid-November, let's say November 16 towards 19, let's say, it's better to still wait and stay on that middle point, stay in this observer position if you can in your life, and don't jump to any big decisions, life-changing directions, because you may be pulled and pushed into opposite direction and you may not realize what's happening. And it is said that we are in the middle of a storm, of a collective storm with these powerful eclipses energies, and the best position in a storm is to find the eye of the storm, where everything is calm, everything is peaceful, and you are able to navigate it very smoothly, very safely, I would say. So find this eye storm in these transformative collective energies, and try to stay there in order to observe this opposite direction in which, let's say, the energies are trying to pull you. And why is this happening? So 11 November month brings to surface a lot of emotions. 1 + 1 = 2, and it's again a magnification of the energy of this year, 2022, another powerful 2. And you may resurface a lot of emotion. Some of them may resurface coming back from February, which was the month 2, and now it's another symbol of 2. So you may relive some of the situations, experiences, fears, traumas, pains, so all sorts of emotions that surface in February. So now they are coming back with a sole purpose to be acknowledged, to be understood, to be accepted, to be healed, and to be loved. So it's a very emotional month. And we know this not only from the numerology symbology, this symbol of 2, but also because we are in the midst of the Scorpio season, let's say until November 20, Scorpio being a water sign, water symbolizes again emotions. So it's a very emotional month, again, with a lot of fears coming back from the subconscious, unconscious, both in your individual life, but also in the collective reality. So pay attention, be an observer to what's appearing at the emotional level. There is going to be a lot of turbulence, a lot of imbalances at the emotional level. Opposite direction again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the month. One day you can be blissful, peaceful, balanced, everything is well. Another day can be the totally opposite. Antagonist forces for you to experience in terms of emotional level. Another thing that happens this month is not only with emotions, but also mentally. So your mind is super charged up because of all these incoming energies. Mars is retrograde in Gemini. Gemini is a symbol of the mind, of the monkey mind, this mind that we are used to think, to make plans, to communicate, to plan our days and so on. And you realize all of a sudden that this mind is supercharged up. It can't cope anymore with the influxes of informations that we are receiving every day from whatever part you are looking at. So again, it's a test for you. Try to remember what I said last time. So the last 3 months of this year, it's an ongoing test for all of us. It's a test at the mental level. It's a test at the emotional level. Okay, so you will say what this test all about and how I'm going to pass it, right? So I think let's talk first of all about the tests. Tests are not bad. Actually, nothing in life is good or bad. They are just experiences. So take it as an experience that we are all going through in November. These tests are coming for you to realize these antagonist forces and to be able to come in the middle point, to come back to this observer position in order to come up with the best choices in your life. The tests are going to be like this. You receive in your mind or in your heart questions like, should I react to this or should I wait? Should I take this decision? Should I say yes? Should I say no? So it's a lot of mental activity, a lot of questions that you will be posing in your life or to the others in order to receive clarity. But it's not a period of clarity. Remember, when it's a storm outside and with eclipses, we are really facing a very powerful storm. Nothing is clear. So we really need to stay still, find the inner strength in order for the storm to pass by and to find clarity when it's a clear and sunshine day outside. So this is not the period. The period is more for you to acknowledge the questions that are asked in your mind, to acknowledge the storm of emotions that are surfacing from the subconscious or from different experiences, and to just observe them. Notice them without reacting, without feeling obliged to take sides. So the tests are going to come as a form of questions, as a form of scenarios, as a form of left or right, yes or no, take this side, not take this side. Remember the infinite symbol. So you will be pendulating from one extreme to another unless you are able to stay in the middle. So refrain from taking course to any big decisions this month. Refrain from going into the rabbit hole towards a certain emotion or another emotion, either if you are feeling depressed, going too depressed, or if you are feeling too sad, going too sad for many days, and so on. Try to observe what your experience is, but immediately lift up with any practices that serves your well-being. Practices can be when you get depressed at the beginning of a day, go out in the nature and change immediately the energy around you from the depression, from the sadness into some appreciation for the beautiful nature outside. Enjoy the colors of this autumn period. Enjoy the leaves falling down of the trees. Enjoy the warmth that it's happening this day, in case you are in let's say in a country where it's still warm and sunny and so on. So try to immediately shift the energy when you get into low frequency vibe. Again, the tests that you will be experiencing can be coming a lot from the people, from the family, can take the shape of obligations. I feel obliged to go in that place or to that reunion or to meet to those people, but pay attention to how you feel and try to refrain from making any activity out of obligations, and try to pay attention what your heart is saying to you. This is a moment when you have to drop more into your heart, to live more from your heart and out of your mind. Drop the activity of the mind, where is the mind when it's stormy outside is trying to make sense of everything, making more plans, making more scenarios, trying to make you more active. The more you are active, the more you are losing the signals of your heart, the signals of your intuition. What you need this period is more rest, more calm, more peace, more balance. You will not get all of this if you stay in your mind, making plans, answering phones, watching news, reading everything that you can in social media to make sense of what's happening. Nothing may make sense currently, but it will make sense later. So have faith and try to bring calm. So the test for you are if you can try to calm down the opposite forces that are happening in this month, both mentally and emotionally, and find your middle point, find your observer position again. So this test is like this, and you are able to pass it if you listen more to your intuition, to your heart, and live more to what makes you feel good every day. Because this might vary a lot. One day, what gives you peace and calm is to call a friend and really talk to that friend for 2 hours and really get out everything that you have inside. Another day, what will give you peace is to turn off your phone, turn off everything, and stay peacefully and listen to your favorite music. So pay attention to the signals that you receive every day, because they are unique and different to every human being. Don't compare yourself with anybody, because what you experience these days is a complete purge, a complete release, completion, ending of some habits, practices, mental thoughts, beliefs, emotional traumas that are not serving you anymore. If you are not paying attention to what is surfacing in your life this period, you are not able to observe, you are not able to release them, you are not able to be healed and to be loved. So I think this is what I would like you to keep in mind for November. So yeah, try to live this infinite symbol to the best of your abilities. Infinite means that all is possible in this period. All is possible. And because all is possible, nothing is impossible. Try to imagine every day the best outcome of your life. Try to have up here in your mind your highest dreams, your best possibilities, because all is possible. Don't let your mind to go into the negative scenarios. These are possible too. Imagine that, yeah, this infinite symbol, your best outcome can be in this area, but the other outcome is possible too. All it depends where you are situated. If you are in the middle point and you are able to choose with calm and peace. And if you are not able to choose, don't make a drama out of it. Yeah, just pause, breathe. Nothing is forever, right? So if you make a choice and you realize it was not so beneficial for you, stop in that moment and choose again. Every time, your most powerful tools that you have in this life is your choice and your free will. And you are able to exercise this every time. And it was never a more appropriate time to exercise this choice and free will than this November month. November month, it's a point of choice again between 1 and 1. It's a point of choice to come in the middle and choose from your heart. Listen to your heart, and you can do this only in calm and peace. So the more you are calming down your mind and your traumas and your emotions, the more you are able to choose the highest timeline in your life. So I hope this serves you well. I think this was my update for November. I think this is a powerful drawing that I let you with this month. Pay attention to the signals, to the signs, to the synchronicity. Nothing is accidental this month and in general, but this month in particular, because remember, eclipse season are coming with something fated for you, a change that is due to come in your life, because it will put you on your highest timeline, on your highest and luminous path of your lifetime. So stay in your heart. Again, be an observer, be a witness. Calm, calm, calm your mind and your emotions. Use every useful practices and rituals that serves your highest well-being, and drop everything else. Nothing is important more than your safety, your well-being, and your inner peace. So prioritize this month. Choose well, choose your highest dreams. And remember, it's a stormy outside until mid-November. After this thing, hopefully the things will calm down a little bit, but pay attention, because everything is a test for you to choose differently, to choose your highest well-being. So I hope this serves you well. Choose from your heart, live from your heart in peace and blessings. And I wish you to navigate the best that you can this month. And I'll see you, all of you, in December. Have a blessed November. Bye for now.